Hello everyone, have a pleasant day. This is Srimati from Dr. Ambedkar Global Law Institute, Tirupati. Today we are going to see the right issue or else the right issue of shares. So what is right issue of shares? Here you know that the public limited companies issues shares to the general public. So here these companies usually they won't prefer to issue their entire authorized capital, authorized capital or registered capital, okay, at once. The board of directors may go for a further issues. So whenever the requirements of fund, that is additional fund arises. So here before they go for the additional issues or further issues, they have to comply with the provisions of Companies Act. So accordingly, so whenever a public limited companies intends to increase their subscribed capital, then they have to follow certain conditions. That is, they can increase their subscribed capital after the expiry of 2 years from the date of incorporation, 1, or the expiry of 1 year from the date of allotment of shares in that company. Then now that is made first time, okay, after its formation, and then whichever is earlier, okay, then that period, okay, will have to offer the shares to the existing shareholders in a proportion of paid up capital. So here the existing shareholders, here they are not bound to accept the offer, but they can accept the offer or they can reject the offer, or else they can renounce, that means transfer their right to receive such shares to the others. So here the right of this existing equity shareholders to receive first such further shares which has been coupled with the option to renounce the rights to receive such shares to others is known as the right issues. In general, we could say it is about a right of the existing shareholders to receive the shares when the companies go for the further issue. That is, in case of a second time, when the company issues second issues. That is about right issues. This right issues offer a number of advantages. So first one is it gives an opportunity to the existing shareholders to maintain their rights, that is pro rata share and in the reserves and surplus of a company, and particularly the voting power, okay, as it is about before. Then here the right to receive a further share itself can be disposed of. They can dispose of these rights with a profit, okay. And then it's about a price of a shares offered under this issue. Right issue is usually much lesser than the market price. So it is about a profit to the existing shareholders. And then it reflects the sound financial position of a company, and it increases the goodwill of a company, and then it helps the companies to dispose of their shares easily. And then the cost of issuing such a right share is very low. Let's move on to the next heading, underwriting of shares. So what is about underwriting? So according to the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, so they defined, okay, underwriting means a contract entered into by a company with a person or institutions called underwriters who undertake to take up the whole or a portion of such of offered shares or debentures as may not be subscribed for or by the public in consideration of remuneration called Underwriting Commission. So this is about a definition which has been given by the Company Secretaries of India. So with the definition, what we come to know here, it is about an underwriting as an underwriting or guarantee, that is which is legally enforceable, and it is between the company and underwriters, who may be the individual or an institutions. So here the underwriters, they are undertake to take up the shares or debentures which may not be subscribed for by the public, and then Here these underwriters may agree to take up the portion or whole issue made by the public subscription. So here the consideration is underwriting commission. Response is to subscribe the shares is very poor, then the underwriters have to take up the shares or debentures as per the terms of underwriting contract and pay cash for them. So here it's about obligation which prohibits a single person or a firm underwriting an entire issue. So usually the two or more underwriters join together to underwrite an particular issue. So it is here what is the purpose of underwriting. So here the basic purpose of underwriting is to safeguard the public limited company against the minimum subscription. So it means when the public limited company do not get minimum subscription, that is 90% of issue value, then they have to return back the share values to the public. So here as per section 69 subsection 1 of Companies Act, so here the company must receive a minimum subscription as mentioned in the prospectus within 120 days from the date of opening of the issues. So here otherwise all the amounts which has been received by the company should be returned and the issue is abandoned. So expenditure and the time spent for the issues are wasted. So the company goodwill also suffers tremendously. So that is why the underwriting is existing. So the underwriting acts as a sort of insurance or guarantee against the danger of not receiving a minimum subscription. So here underwriting function has a great economic significance, and in view of the importance of the function of underwriting, so here several financial institutions of the central government have been functioning as underwriters in India. So here you people know that IDBI, IFCI, ICICI and LIC, UTI and different institutions, okay, and the nationalized and non-nationalized commercial banks also take part in underwriting of issues of companies through the subscribes floated, okay. And what is about underwriting commission? Here the commission has the consideration for the service which has been rendered by the underwriters. So here it is paid for the risk which has been taken in placing of shares before the public. So here the underwriting commission is paid at a specified rate as per the agreement, subject to the limits which has been fixed in the Companies Act. Here the commission is payable whether an underwriter was called upon to take any shares or debentures or not, okay. And then here it is usually paid as a percentage on the total issue price of the shares or debentures underwritten. So here what is the percentage of commission means? According to 76 of Companies Act, it provides the maximum underwriting commission which can be paid by company at 5%, okay, and of the issue price of shares, and in case of debentures it is 2.5% of such a lower rate as provided in the articles. But however, that is pursuant to the guidelines which has been issued by the Stock Exchange Division of the Department of Economic Affairs and the Ministry of Finance. They gives the guidelines. That is, what is the guidelines? The rates of payment of underwriting commission are in force with which SEBI has also concerns and allows a commission on shares at a maximum of 2.5% only. That is, though it is there in Act 5%, but SEBI allows only 2.5% on issue of shares as a commission of underwriting. The next one is types of underwriting. Here the underwriting agreements can be broadly divided into two types, that is pure underwriting and firm underwriting. Under the head pure underwriting, we have complete underwriting and partial underwriting. And it's about a firm underwriting, it's an institutional underwriting which has been specified. And let us have a complete underwriting. What is complete underwriting? If whole of the issue of shares or debentures of a company is underwritten without involving any firm underwriting, it is termed as complete underwriting. So here this issue may be fully underwritten by a single underwriter agreeing to take the entire risk, or it may be in a group. So it may be underwritten by more than one underwriter, then each agreeing to take risk only at a limited extent, not fully. If it goes to the number of persons, with a limited extent they are agreeing to take the risk. And partial underwriting, in this case, issue of shares or debentures of a company is underwritten only the part of the issue. Okay, so in case of this, the company is treated as underwriter for the remaining part of the issue. Session we are going to see a simple problem relating to this underwriting, and until the next, it's bye from Srimati. Thank you.